Book Talk, where we talk books. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Poison's Kiss series. If you have not read the series, I would suggest that you click off now and that you go and read the series because it was really, really good. Now, as I mentioned before in my past video, that these are book talks and not book reviews. And so if you're expecting a book review, you should go and watch a book review. This is just for me to talk to you about the book that I've read, and hopefully it feels like a conversation and you feel free to leave comments down below so that we can discuss. Really, feel free to leave a comment because I ain't got nobody listening. So if you're out there listening, any comment will do. Just let a girl know. Okay, so back to the series. I mean, as much as I really loved this book series, there was nothing that was so good that I feel like I need to talk about it. There were a couple of things that were so problematic that I feel like I needed to talk about them. And so what I mean by this is I love the book series just the way it is. I think it's perfect. But if we're having a discussion, I think that these things need to be brought up. And the first thing is Miranda, love her character, but she was depicted as this strong female lead who cared so much about her brother Monkey that she was going to sacrifice her life and lead a life as a killer because she loved her brother so much. So much so that Isla, who she loves as a sister, feels left out because Miranda won't run away with her. You know, she thought that her love for Isla was unconditional, and then she realized that maybe it wasn't because of Monkey. And Miranda's whole life goal revolves around keeping Monkey safe. So tell me why the author thought it was necessary to put Devin in to the storyline and then make it so within like a day, all of a sudden, Miranda is not only giving away 5 years of her life to this guy who she's never met before, but also is risking not only her life, Isla's life, but Monkey's life for this guy who she just met like a day ago. It just does not make sense at all. And it does not make sense knowing who Miranda is as a character. Maybe someone else. But the whole premise of this is how much, I mean, it carries out into the next book, how much Miranda will risk anything for Monkey. So it does not make sense that she was just gonna, for Devin, throw away her life and her brother's and Isla's. That just goes against her whole character. And you would think, okay, well, that happens in book 1. But, I mean, it doesn't happen again, right? No, in book 2, same kind of situation happens where Fazel, I don't know his name. I'm reading it. Doesn't mean I'm reading it right. Comment below if you think it's Fazel or Fazl. I don't even know how you comment that below. I guess phonetically. Anyways, I'm going to call him F. He goes and risks his life for Isla after knowing her for like 2 days. This just does not make sense to me. I know he has a little backstory of why he felt like it was okay. But no, people don't just risk their lives for someone who they barely met just because they think they're attractive. That's not the way that life works. I'm sorry. Like, maybe you had me with one time it happened, but now twice? I don't think so. And also, hear me out if you had just read the book and it's newly fresh in your head. Did you think that Miranda's relationship with Devin, like the way Devin interacts with Miranda, is eerily similar to the way that F, as we're calling him, interacts with Isla? I thought that they were too similar. Like, did you only know how to write love one way? I mean, I liked it, don't get me wrong. I mean, I really enjoyed the book, but still, I felt like I was reading Miranda interacting with Devin when I was reading F interacting with Isla. I don't know. That's just where I'm at. And then here's the final complaint I have. The last 2 pages. I don't know if anyone agrees with me on this. Again, comment. But felt like those last 2 pages were so unnecessary. Like in the last book I read, which I won't say what it is, but there was a baby that was born, and it made sense for the storyline, and I very much enjoyed it. Now in this one, it's like they just threw that in there because of like, ooh, that'd be good. I mean, they had so many good twists, but the baby was not one of them. And it was so unnecessary, and here's why. I have a couple reasons. One, Devin was Miranda's first love. And he has only been a perfect angel to her. Like Miranda can do no wrong. Their relationship has just been a dream and so perfect, and like nothing realistic has happened in that relationship. Not that you can't have someone who loves you unconditionally, but you're telling me there's like nothing like rough or raw or rigid. It's just like Miranda is doing her thing, and he's just like, I just love you even when I thought you were going to kill me. And then you're telling me that 10 years later, they're still together. And I'm fine with that. But because of the way you depicted the relationship, it just seems so unrealistic. I have nothing to go off of except for imagining that the next 10 years looked pretty much like that. And I just don't think it was necessary to the story. I don't think it added anything. I think it actually kind of took away, because like the end was kind of like Miranda gets to live her life and be happy, and yes, these characters are in it, but it was kind of open-ended, and I enjoyed that. And then also she gave birth and she says, welcome back, monkey, or something along those lines, implying that she gave birth to her brother, which, first off, if you don't see something wrong with that, I don't know what's wrong with you. And there's a few reasons I have issue with that. Not just because joking like, why would you want to give birth to your brother? But 2 main reasons. One, Miranda doesn't know that that's her brother. She's just taken a guess, like, popped out a baby, and I think it's my brother, which, no reason to know. And number 2, he died 10 years ago. 10 years. You're telling me he's just getting reincarnated now? So if she actually did give birth to her brother, that means that her brother was reborn 10 years ago and then died so that she could give birth to him. Or that he's just been in this like limbo state for 10 years and now she gave birth, or she's just making it up. And that's where I'm at. So make sure if you enjoyed this video, or even if you didn't, you can still give a girl a thumbs up, a like, a comment, anything, a subscribe, and I'll see you next video.